and silence deepens. Secrets creep out of their hiding places. Welcome to Midnight Apparition, where we delve into the shadows to uncover the most twisted and terrifying true stories. Tonight, we unravel the haunting tale of Audrey Marie Hilley, the Black Widow of Alabama, whose life was a web of lies, poison, and deadly deception. Audrey Marie Hilley was born in 1933 in the small, sleepy town of Anniston, Alabama, a quiet place where neighbors knew each other by name and secrets were supposed to stay buried deep. Marie was a pretty girl with soft brown hair and a smile that could disarm anyone. A perfect Southern belle, they said. But behind that sweet facade hid a darkness, a restless hunger no one could see, until it was too late. She married Frank Hilley in 1951, a hardworking man, steady and dependable, devoted to his wife and their two children, Mike and Carol. On the surface, the Hilleys seemed like an ordinary, happy family. But beneath the calm waters, something deadly was brewing. Marie's desires grew darker as the years passed, not just content with her simple life. She wanted more. More money, more control, more power. Her spending became reckless, far beyond what Frank could afford. Designer clothes, expensive perfumes, hotel stays she never mentioned. When the bills piled up and the debts threatened to drown them, Marie took a sinister path, one paved in poison. Frank grew ill first. At first, just tiredness, stomach pains, dizziness, then vomiting, muscle tremors, weakness that stole his breath. Doctors were baffled. They blamed hepatitis or a rare infection, but every test failed to find the truth. One night, May 25th, 1975, Frank died suddenly, unexpectedly. No autopsy was performed. His death was ruled natural. Marie received the life insurance payout, $31,000, a fortune for their small town. She wept openly, mourning her husband's passing. But behind the curtains, her satisfaction lingered, like a shadow waiting to spread. Years passed. Then her daughter Carol fell ill. The symptoms mirrored her father's: hair falling out, numbness in her limbs, weakness creeping like a cold fog. Doctors began to suspect poison. Arsenic. Slow, cruel, and relentless. Tests confirmed their fears. Arsenic had been in her system for months. The police started digging, and suspicion fell squarely on Marie. Frank's body was exhumed. Tests revealed the horrifying truth. Frank had been murdered, poisoned by arsenic, administered slowly and deliberately. Marie was arrested and charged with murder and attempted murder. But she was a master of deception. Out on bail, she vanished. For years, no one knew where she was. Then, far from Alabama, in the cold town of New Hampshire, she appeared again, under a new name, Robbie Hannon. She was a different woman, quiet, unassuming, blending seamlessly into her new life. She married again, lived among strangers, and wove new lies. Then came the most chilling trick of all. Robbie claimed she was dying of cancer. She staged a funeral. The casket was closed. Friends and family wept. Robbie was dead. Or so they thought. Days later, a woman appeared, claiming to be Robbie's twin sister, Terry Martin. She moved into Robbie's home, living the life left behind. But something was wrong. Terry had no ID, no past. Her stories changed, her accent shifted. The police grew suspicious. The truth emerged like a poison in the air. Terry Martin was Audrey Marie Hilley, the Black Widow, still running, still lying. She was captured once more and sentenced to life behind bars. But even in prison, her story did not end. In 1987, she was granted a 3-day furlough, a chance to see her husband, guarded closely. But on the second day, she disappeared again. A massive search followed, but she was found days later, alone, freezing, collapsed in the woods. She died of hypothermia, a cold, lonely end for a woman whose life was defined by poison and deceit. Audrey Marie Hilley's story is a chilling reminder. Evil wears many masks. Some monsters do not roar. They smile, they charm, and they poison the ones they claim to love. Her legacy is a shadow that haunts families, breaking trust and leaving questions no one can answer. If you ever feel a chill creeping up your spine or hear whispers in the dark, remember, some lies are deadly, and some smiles hide the darkest hearts. Thank you for joining us at Midnight Apparition. If this tale of poison and deception chilled your bones, subscribe and ring the bell to keep the shadows close and the secrets uncovered. Until next time, stay vigilant and beware the quiet ones.